Long ago, in a time when the gods still walked among mortals, there was a legend, one whispered in the wind and carried through the pages of history. It spoke of a box, a mysterious, ancient artifact that had the power to shape the world itself. But unlike the stories most knew, this was not the tale of Pandora, nor the curse unleashed upon humanity. This was the story of the last keeper of Pandora's box. The box had been locked away in a hidden temple, far from the reaches of civilization. It had been sealed for centuries, guarded by generations of priests, protectors who understood its weight. But the box was not just a container of misfortune, it was a relic, a thing that held within it both creation and destruction, an entity that no mortal could truly comprehend. Its true purpose had been lost to time. Aemon was the last of the keepers, a man born into a lineage of silent protectors. His father had taught him the old ways. Never speak of the box, never show it to anyone, and most importantly, never open it. For to open the box was to tempt fate itself, to invite the gods' wrath upon the world. Aemon had always obeyed these rules, living a quiet life in the temple, surrounded by nothing but the faint whispers of ancient prophecies and the distant calls of birds. But one night, as the moon hung heavy in the sky, something changed. Aemon awoke to a strange noise coming from the temple's heart, a low, resonant hum that seemed to vibrate in his chest. The box was calling to him. He stood before it, his hand hovering over the lock, as he had done 1,000 times before. But tonight was different. There was something in the air, something ancient and knowing that pulled at him. His father's words echoed in his mind. Never open it, Aemon. The box is not just a trap for evil, it is the keeper of balance. Yet the hum grew louder, and something inside Aemon stirred. It wasn't fear. It was curiosity. The gods had hidden this box for a reason, but what if that reason was now irrelevant? What if the world was ready to see the truth? With trembling hands, Aemon unlocked the box. At first, nothing happened. But then, a swirl of smoke and light poured from the box, coiling in the air like a storm. It was not darkness. Not at first. It was color. Raw, brilliant color that painted the room in impossible hues. Colors unseen by mortal eyes. The very fabric of reality seemed to shift, bending and warping. In the midst of this strange display, Aemon saw visions. Visions of the future. Not one future, but 1,000. He saw wars, yes, but he also saw peace. He saw death, but he also saw rebirth. He saw suffering, but he also saw moments of unparalleled joy. It was as if the box was showing him everything, all the possibilities, all the futures that might be. But then the light began to fade. And as it did, something darker, far darker emerged. Whispers, whispers of despair, of destruction, of forces beyond human comprehension. The very air grew cold, and Aemon felt an overwhelming presence, something watching him, something ancient and hungry. Panic surged through him. His father's warning echoed louder than ever. The balance must never be broken. In that moment, Aemon understood. The box was not a mere object of evil or hope. It was choice. The box had been sealed not to protect the world from harm, but to protect the world from knowing too much. The knowledge of all possible futures was a burden no mortal could bear, for it was the knowledge that the gods themselves had chosen to hide. And so, with trembling hands, Aemon closed the box. The smoke and light vanished as quickly as they had come, and the temple returned to its eerie silence. The whispering force faded, but it left something behind. A change, something in the very fabric of his being. Aemon knew what he had seen was not just a vision, it was a warning. From that night forward, Aemon understood the true meaning of his father's words. The box was not evil, nor was it good. It was choice, and the world was not ready for such power. He resealed the box, locking it away deep within the earth, hidden once again. But he kept one secret to himself. One thing he would never tell another soul. The box didn't contain evil at all. It contained everything, and the world was not meant to have it all. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting or helpful, please don't forget to like the video. To stay updated with more content like this, make sure to subscribe.